Hello, everybody, and welcome to By the Fireside. My name is Milo. I was unsure of how to start or how to talk when it comes to YouTube. I don't really like talking to people, but I feel it important at this point in my life to make the attempt to connect, to share my thoughts, my feelings with anybody who will listen. So I thought I wanted to record like a Philip DeFranco style news segment or try to be a complicated animation channel or all these other ideas that kind of fall flat for myself. So I decided to take a step back and really refocus on who I am and what I want to accomplish within YouTube. My name is Milo, and welcome to By the Fireside. I cannot promise this video is good, nor can I promise you'll ever hear it. But what I will say is that it contains my heart. On my lap is a few papers that contain scripts and ideas of what I wanted to, you know, talk about tonight. But as I was sitting here and as I was thinking, I realized to myself that this is not who I am. I am not a script for things, topics. I can't read a script and try to be genuine as I talk. I cannot do it. I focus on ideas and themes a lot throughout my life. The concepts, the way they roll off my tongue is very important. I like communicating through words and themes, not through text that I pump out in half an hour or an hour or whatever. And so, as I was sitting here and trying to record, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. And so, before I started talking more, I just would like to prove to myself that I am a man of conviction and thoughts of passion, not of words written on paper. With that said, again, I am Milo. When I grew up, I thought to myself, what type of man would I become? What type of man would I aspire to be? When I grew up, would the world be okay with me taking my place in it? Would there be a world for me to take my place within? I don't know if this is the world I thought of when I was a child. Truth be told, I don't really think it's, I don't have to tell you if this world is good or not. We both can take a look and see the absolute cacophony of noises and events that are constantly bombarding us. When I was a child, it was 2016. I was in the fourth grade, and I just started paying attention to politics on a very basic level. Of course, I was a child. Um, and I remember watching the 2016 election with Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump and thinking to myself, these are terrible people, both of them. Even as a child, I seen that. There were so many lies, the phrases that were said, hateful rhetoric, things that I thought were terrible, that were just constantly being spewed on national television. Um, Hillary Clinton saying that she would leave nuclear weapons on the table, uh, and Donald J. Trump just being the devil. There's no way to explain that better. He is a terrible, terrible person. And so was Clinton. And I remember thinking to myself, Why? Why are we left with just awful? I had just gotten into this world, and when I was young, the first time that I really started like looking at the world, it was so disgusting. I couldn't comprehend. I had always, when I was very young, you hear the tales of Gilgamesh. You hear the tales of Goku and um, all these heroes, these stories, these fantastical tales. You have Lord of the Rings with Frodo Baggins and so many others, where good people, good, honest people, do their best and they win. Um, but what I met with uh, at the time was a shattering of that ideal, a complete breaking at the time. I remember it so vividly, that experience of, I'm an American. Well, I just got here. I don't have a chance to vote, but even as a looker, it felt baffling to me. Why? Why? Why were we left with such awful choices? Why did we get to this point? Who let this happen? Both of them were awful, awful candidates. And as I grew from that point, I remember being steeped in trying to understand politics and trying to understand the world around me and how galvanizing everything is. And I sat there and I thought, this place is disgusting. I don't want to be here. I really don't. And so, for a large part of my life, I had left. I had become more steeped in my fantasy, in my writings, my ideals, my personalities, the ideas of characters that I have created. I am a writer. I still am. I have plenty of worlds and concepts and characters that I love, and I am writing so much for. I am currently making a book, starting the intro to to my favorite world, one that I've been working on since I was 15. And as I was thinking about it, especially recently with how my life is, I was thinking of how depressing this world has gotten. I have tried to stay away from the ideas and the politics, especially around Trump and who and whatnot. But I've always kept my finger along the pulse. I've kept track with things that have happened and ideas and concepts, and every day is more frustrating. My own mother is a fucking QAnon believer. My father fucking believes aliens built the pyramids. I don't know how I spawned from these people, but I did. I am here. I'm a reasonable person. I just want to talk. I want to hear thoughts and opinions and ideals. I want to understand people, their emotions, their past, their history. I want to write about people, the passing of torches, and the central, I don't know how to describe it, maybe the binding force that we all have within us. There is something that keeps me believing that there are good people out there, but I do not know what it is. Um, so I'm starting this journey within myself, and I'm going to be starting this with you. I want to bring us all kind of together. This video will be going live on my YouTube channel, of course, because you are seeing it. I'm also going to start streaming. I'll be starting off with Fable 2. It's one of my favorite games, but I never finished it. I truly didn't. I'm 3 years older than Fable 2. I was playing that game way after I should have been. But I mean, I really enjoyed it when I was young, and with the announcement of the next Fable game, I thought I might as well play it. And since I'm here, I might as well play it with you. I'll be streaming most nights at 9 p.m. Um, and but on the day this video goes live, I will be streaming at 9 p.m. that day. So please come check me out. The Twitch chat or Twitch link will be in the description, as well as the comment section. Also, please like, comment, subscribe. Join me with this. Join me. Come on, I'm begging you. I want to start sharing my world with people. Sorry, I'm rambling. I know I have ADHD. Can't tell. Uh, I want to start sharing ideas and characters with people, and more importantly, I want to share myself. I think that's very important. While my work and my passion is about what comes out of my head, I think this channel will be important in documenting who I am as a person. I will try to upload once a week a small video or so, and check in with people and see how everything's going, um, or talk about random subjects I find interesting. But I cannot I cannot script, not with myself. It feels too fake, and I know that in the back of my head. Um, as much as I try, and as much as I pressure myself to try and speak from scripts and talk from a cuff, I cannot do that. It drives me insane in the back of my head as in the same recording block. I have fucking footage of me trying to read from script, but it's just not, it does not work. I cannot do it. And so, as much as it pains me, and it'll pain you, I'm going to be unscripted. I'm going to be trying to talk to people and talk to others as Milo, as myself. Um, I will be as true as I can. For you and for me, we will be true together. And I hope you can join me on a journey of a bit of self-discovery. And it's hard for me to put into words right now what I'm thinking. But I'm going to be going over a lot of ideas and concepts with myself. This might be my first video, but it will not be my last. I will see you. Oh, other thing. There are some shorts on this channel. Specifically, they have little snapdragons and a character named Juniper. Check those out. They're a little bit of world building that I was working on earlier, last year. Check those out. Those are cute. I love them. I want to make more of them, but I need a team of people. So, follow me, and I will get there one day. So, I'll be seeing you, and don't you forget it. Okay, bye.